You've got to try one of these. They're incredible.
No thanks, I'm not hungry. I had a sandwich about a few hours ago.
A few hours ago was the middle of the night.
Yeah, I couldn't sleep. I kept thinking about how to get Matt back on surgical rotation.
You should have called me. I woke up at 3 thinking about who was sabotaging the interns, and I couldn't get back to sleep.
And what did you come up with?
Nada. You?
Hey, guys. You are not going to believe this. Oh, this is too good. Guess who punched Bennett Devlin's lights out?
Somebody hit Devlin?
Uh-huh. Someone whose daughter you're having breakfast with. My dad. Scott hit one of my bosses. Hey.
Oh, hey, were you two able to get some sleep?
Yeah, sure. Yeah. Oh, that reminds me. Blood test, what happened?
Well, there's traces of drugs.
What?
But don't worry, because Eve said it could have been caused by a lot of things. Probably an overload of poppy seeds on the muffin that Serena baked for me.
That must have been some muffin. Wait a minute, what happened to your hand?
Dr. 4456.
I just got a 2-hour break. That's just enough time to pack. Where are you going? I'm moving out.
Oh.
Here's a list of your half of our expenses. Food, phone, incidentals, it's all there. Why, how efficient of you. I'll find another apartment as soon as I get my things out of the closet. You know what? Never mind. You keep your designer dresses where they are, because there's no way I could afford your half of the rent. Fine with me. Just make sure you're gone by noon.
I was teaching someone a lesson.
And that someone would be?
Bennett Devlin.
What kind of lesson?
Manners. Manners. Do you want some coffee?
Manners as in please and thank you manners?
No, as in keep your hands to yourself. Coffee?
No. I don't want caffeine today. I'm nervous enough already.
Why, what's up?
I have...
Good morning, everyone.
Hi.
Kevin?
I'll be back in a couple of hours. Try not to be late for the doctor, okay?
Yeah. You know me. Hardly, never, almost never late.
Scott?
See ya.
Doctor, what's going on?
Oh, nothing. Just, you know, a little checkup, normal kind of thing.
Who's the doctor?
Newman.
Dr. Newman. That's a gynae. What's this about?
I just want to have some tests scheduled, you know, make sure that I'm okay in tip-top shape to have kids.
Are you worried?
I have had 3 miscarriages. Don't you think I should be a little worried?
Yeah. Remember when we lost our baby?
Yeah.
As lousy as that was at the time, I kind of think it was for a reason. I don't think either one of us could have handled a kid back then.
No, you're right. But I think that I can now. I really want a baby.
I know you do.
I feel like I have so much love to give a child right now, and I want to have a baby, and what if that doctor tells me that I can't have a baby?
Well, let me tell you something. If the news is bad, you still have Serena. You're a big part of her life, and she's crazy about you.
Thanks. You know how much that means to me.
Hey.
Hey, you. Okay, so, did we finally eat breakfast?
Yes?
Good. Come here. Give me a hug. Give me a hug. Oh.
Were you sad?
Am I sad? No, I'm not sad at all. I just love giving you those great big squeezy kind of mushy hugs.
Hey, Lucy, can you do me a favor? Can you take Serena to the bus stop?
Lucy's walking me to the bus stop?
Yeah.
Okay, we gotta go. We're behind. Come on. Kiss Dad, kiss
Bye,
Dad.
Daddy.
Have fun at school.
Can we bring Sigmund to show the other kids?
It's a great idea. Diamond-studded leash would look best today, don't you think? Let's go track it down. You know, I can't remember where I left it, though. Yeah.
Yeah, can I speak to Justice Ward? Tell him it's important.
Don't worry, I'll be gone way before noon. Hey, that's my skirt. Are you sure? Yeah, of course I am. You're always taking my things. Don't you have any clothes of your own? Well, it looks like mine. There's a big difference between wool and polyester, but then you prefer taking other people's things, don't you? All right. Get off your high horse, okay? If you hadn't lied about who you were, I wouldn't have moved in here, and we wouldn't be having this conversation right now. That still doesn't make what you did any less repulsive, does it?
What, someone going on vacation?
Well, it's back to the want ads. I'm not allowed to live with Miss Perfect anymore.
Julie, what's the matter?
I just found out Eve had an affair with my father while she was in med school.
Julie, how did you find
I caught them kissing in the on-call room. Could you believe that? Right in the hospital where anyone could walk in on them. You were right about my father. He's not the perfect hero I made him out to be.
None of us are.
As for that tramp Eve, she's worse, getting through med school by sleeping with one of her teachers.
Well, that's...
What? You don't think that's why she did it?
I don't think we should put all the blame on Eve.
I have a bunch of paperwork piling up at the hospital.
I'll walk you over.
Thanks, but I need to be by myself for a little while.
Okay, well, since I'm here, I'll take a look at your sink. Hey, Julie, I'm sorry. I wish I'd been wrong about it.
I'd rather know the truth.
Hey, I got unbelievable news.
You tell us yours, and then I'll tell you mine.
Bennett Devlin has a broken jaw courturtesy of Scott Boardman.
His jaw is broken?
I thought he just knocked him down.
I heard he had his 2 front teeth knocked out.
Oh.
Well, speaking of difficult surgeons, we need your help to get Boardman to put Matt back on rotation.
How do you expect to do that?
Well, we were thinking of writing a letter of support for Matt, you know, and maybe have Burgess take it to Boardman and let him know that we're all on Matt's side. So are you with us?
Well, everyone should have a fair shot at the rotation.
So you're with us?
All right, I'll call Jake, Eve, and Julie, and if they agree, then we'll have all 6 on board.
All right. I gotta run back to work. See you guys.
Bye.
Bye.
Oh, Karen, can I talk to you?
Oh, sure. I actually have to really...
Please, please. It'll only take a minute.
Okay.
Okay. How do you feel about having a roommate?
Who?
Me. Julie and I have just decided to go our separate ways.
Oh, why?
Because she's too nice for me. And I'm too not nice for her.
Well, I really wasn't thinking about having
Karen,
a roommate. I mean...
I'm desperate.
Okay, well, you can crash on my floor for a couple of days.
Are you
until
sure?
Yes, that's fine.
Oh.
But I have very severely limited closet
I
space,
swear, I will
and
live out of a suitcase.
Only one bathroom.
It's better than the bus station.
Okay. All right, I'll give you my spare key later on today.
Okay.
Okay.
Karen, I owe you one.
Okay.
Thanks.
Bye.
Bye. Okay.
Couldn't stay away, could you? Could you hand me that wrench, please? Thank you.
You know where Julie is?
You just missed her. She went to work.
Thanks.
Hey, Dr. Devlin, before you leave, there's something I'd like to say to you.
You know, Frank, I got a plane to catch.
How do you live with yourself? It's bad enough you cheating on your wife, but hitting on your students.
I don't intend to discuss my private life with you.
Yeah, well, at least now, maybe Julie will realize what a piece of work her old man is.
Hey, Eve. Hi. Have you seen Lucy around?
No, I haven't. Why, what's up?
Well, I just wanted to tip her off to something before it hits the rumor mill.
I heard that you cracked 3 of Bennett's ribs, defending my honor.
I wish I could say that was true, but it was, like, you know, a day at the office, you know, things to do on my list. Punch him in the nose.
Right.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, hi.
I heard you put Bennett Devlin in a body cast.
Oh, come on, the gossip around this hospital here. Next thing you know, I put him in the morgue.
I hope it wasn't about me.
No, it was about me. He said I was an unfit father, and that kind of implied that I'm, you know, on goofballs or something.
That's ridiculous.
I know. And there's a few other things, but I don't want to discuss it right now, okay?
They say he knocked Dr. Devlin unconscious.
I just heard about the punctured lung. Must have been that broken rib.
Julie, it's not true. I just spoke with Scott. They had an argument. He threw one punch.
It's a long story,
Do you know why they had this argument?
unfortunately.
I checked with the switchboard to see if anyone remembers who paged me to Mrs. Clark's room, but so far, no luck.
Yeah, I gotta tell you, in some sick and twisted way, what you said about somebody trying to set up all the interns makes a lot of sense.
Sick and twisted? Must be talking about me.
My ears are burning.
Hi, Mike.
Hey, Mike. Hey, I'm glad you're here. We could use a second opinion.
All right. I'll have to charge you the going rate for bartender's advice. What's up?
Well, some very weird things. Someone changed the medication for one of Joe's patients and then made it look as if I did it. And Dr. Collins' IV was opened too far after Karen had said it correctly. And whoever messed with the IV went through the trouble of lowering Dr. Collins' headrest so his cerebral pressure would be increased.
And Chris swears he doesn't know how our confidential files got in his locker.
Well, Joe and I are working on a theory. We think it's sabotage.
Or does it sound like random accidents?
Well, it sure sounds like a setup to me, guys. Excuse me.
Well, Dr. Scanlon, the only way we're going to get to the bottom of this is by sticking together.
Sticking together? Did I just hear you say we should stick together, Chris?
Yes.
Oh. See, because I just ran into Boardman. He told me that you asked him about liability problems the hospital might face if I'm allowed to perform surgery.
We were discussing it, yes.
Dr. Boardman already knows that I am willing to sign the waivers and take the risk.
It's not you taking the risk, Matt. It's the hospital.
Since when is this your damn business, Chris? You know, this is just an excuse to keep me off rotation. You gotta mind your own business, man.
You know, I thought you said everybody deserves a fair chance.
And I meant it. That doesn't mean we just ignore the flip side of the issue because it doesn't jive with our own liberal views.
You know what, Chris? Matt deserves the same opportunity in the OR as the rest of us.
Agreed. But what if you, or better yet your mother, were going under the knife? If you had your choice, would you pick Matt or a doctor with all his faculties?
Matt is a fine doctor.
I didn't say he wasn't. What if surgery ran too long? Would he get too tired? What if he had to move quickly from one side of the table to the other? Would you feel comfortable with your mother's life in his hands? Face it, Joe. Health of our patients has got to come before political correctness.
Well, there you are. I was looking for you at the hospital.
Hey, oh, have a cookie. I guess we just must have missed each other.
How'd it go with Dr. Newman?
Oh, good, actually. She thought I was a little bit premature in wanting all these tests and everything, but she agreed to schedule them for me because she decided that I needed peace and quiet and calm and relaxation to conceive.
Well, I got a little news flash for you. You're going to get all the peace and quiet that you need. And I didn't want you to hear it on the street.
Is this a good news flash?
Yes, it is. I bought a house.
You what? Karen, you have really saved my life. If it weren't for you, I'd be sleeping on a park bench right now. I'm really, really grateful.
Don't be. I changed my mind.
Why?
Because I don't have any sympathy for women who sleep with married men. Julie told me what you did.
There are two sides to the story.
I know all about women like you.
Women like me?
Yes.
What?
Women who go after other people's husbands. How can you live with yourself?
Yeah, well, happy husbands don't sleep around.
Whatever was going on in their marriage was none of your concern. You should have had respect for the fact that Bennett Devlin had a wife.
Oh, come on, Karen. You don't give a damn about Devlin's wife. You're just upset because your husband left you for someone else. Well, you know what? Don't blame me. I didn't sleep with him. You get out. You get out right now. Get out. Karen. Get out. Now. Bye.
Come on, you need your privacy here. Come on, you want to keep sneaking out in the middle of the night to go to a hotel room? It's time for Serena and I to get our own place. You know that.
Yeah, I know it. I'm sorry. It's just been such a darn emotional day, you know?
I know. But look, it's not like we're going back to Canada. We're right here in town. You can see Serena anytime you want.
Hey.
Hi, Kevin.
Scott?
I've got to call Lee. I'll be back.
You okay?
Yeah. No.
This isn't about Scott and Serena, is it? You're afraid of the test?
No, I'm afraid of the results. What if we can't have a baby ever? I'm just so scared.
I've been looking for you. I wanted to say goodbye before I left, and good luck, and honey, I love you.
Thanks, Dad. Before you go, there's been something I wanted to ask you about. You told me the affair with Eve started during her 3rd year of medical school.
When I was there as a guest lecturer.
And it ended at school.
That's right.
Then why were you kissing her yesterday?
Oh, honey, it was a goodbye peck. It just got out of hand somehow.
I noticed.
Listen, I was as surprised as...
Are you saying Eve initiated it?
Yes.
Are you gonna tell Mother?
Honey, I hate lies. Maybe as much as you do. But I think this is one thing that your mother's better off not knowing. Are you gonna tell her?
I don't know.
Hey, Chris. Hey. Listen, I was thinking about that political correctness crack that you made. I think you're missing the point. I'm not saying that we should give Matt a chance so we can pat ourselves on the back. What I'm saying is that he deserves a chance before his future is decided for him.
Hey, do you think I'm the only one who feels this way? I mean, Hold on. Grace, could you come here a minute, please? Listen, you've been there, so you know what it's like in the OR.
Yeah?
If you had your choice between 2 surgeons, would you ever pick the one who had physical limitations?
Oh, this is about Matt, isn't it?
Yeah.
Dr. Harmon is one of the best doctors I've seen in a long time.
What about in the OR?
I hate this.
Just be honest.
All right. I might have some reservations about his abilities to perform as a surgeon.
Thank you. You see? Open your eyes. It's not just Boardman or me. Matt's fighting a losing battle.
This is Charles Gibson.
And Lisa McCree. Tomorrow we'll be in Washington for an interview with Hillary Clinton, live from the White House.
The First Lady on the future of child care. Good Morning America, tomorrow.